Hello everybody, it's Virtuous here. So this video is going to be kind of different because I'm going to be reading a post that I wrote in 2022, that's January 2022, and I'm going to be evaluating things from hindsight, right? So let me read the post out to you. This was me January 3rd, 2022, and the title of the post was 2021 rinse and repeat. Like, is it 2022 a new year, or is it 2021 rinse and repeat? All right, let me read it as fast as I can. Nothing promises to change automatically because it is a new year. It's the third day of the new year and it keeps going like that. Have you started your 2022 plans, or you're waiting for 1 week to pass so you can get into the new year? You know, we can get to that stage where we are all, oh, it's still early in the year, all the things you have planned to do, you'll start feeling like, let's do 1 week trial. Okay. All right, before you know, it's June 2022 and you want to make a video resolution. So don't get caught up in that web. Like, let's do that. All right, so I put up a disclaimer, and that's something I always do. Most times when people talk like this, and which is one of the things that motivational speakers do, most times they come from a point of they have been there, done that. Don't let me start on how I used to really hate motivational speakers, but let's leave that aside. All right, so disclaimer, I'm not writing from an authoritative point, right? I'm also learning, and so it's not really because I'm doing these things perfectly or I'm living a perfect life. All right. It just means that what I'm saying to myself, I wanted to get to you too. All right, so did you have things you wish you did better in the previous year? Did you have regrets as of December 2021? Do you know the same thing will happen at the end of the year if you do not start now? So I'm sure that at the end of the year you're like, oh my god, I wish I had done this, I wish I had done that. And then it's already a new year, if you even started, right? At the end of this new year, you're going to have the same regret if you don't start now. All right, so let's talk about your finances. Did you save enough? Were you scammed? Did you lose money? Save enough? Did you spend foolishly? Did you invest well? Did you hit your savings goal? Whatever it is. And that's one of the things I've learned, and one of the things that my pastor teaches me. I mean, if something happens, just move on and look forward to the next thing, because when you're having regrets, you won't be able to focus. So just move forward. So whatever it is that has happened, whether you're in debt, you didn't say, well, this happens, that happened, just move on. Like, move on. All right, so let me help you with things that can help. Write out the things you did wrong in 2021 and choose to do otherwise this year. So you have to write it out, right? So write it out and choose to do better. All right, so for me, I borrowed a lot from my savings, and although I replaced most of it, it kind of almost spoiled what I was building from the beginning of the year. So this year, I'm going to be intentional about tightening those ends. So that was one of the things, and I'm going to make another video of how if you don't have a reason or an end for your savings, you just be stashing up money, and when something comes, you just take it out, right? And it might be something that you will not even be proud of at the end of the day. So for me in 2021, I was saving, but then I'll take out of it, and it kind of spoiled it. So what I did last year was that I was very intentional about it. That did not mean that I didn't take out of my savings. If you had watched my video, that's if I have released it. I think I'll release that one for this one. You see how I said that from my while I was saving in Ladder, I took it out completely because an emergency came up, right? While when I was putting in my local piggy bank, I took it out completely, right? So that happened, but it was minimized last year, because the truth is that things can happen, right? So I was actually very intentional about it last year. So while I took from my savings too, but it wasn't so much. The second thing was to have a plan and stick with it. So for me, I said I was going to get an accountability partner to help me stick with my plan. I'll pay dearly for it if I don't stick with it. I got an accountability partner, APTK. APTK is his nickname, and he's my friend, right? So, but then after I realized that this, I can't even remember if. So anytime I didn't meet up with something, I would always, I think I sent him money, but it didn't last. I became my accountability partner. I think I wanted to do certain things, so I had my A game on, right? The third thing was do a regular check-in. So it is going. So for me, I'm going to choose Sunday evenings to see how well I'm taking my plans. Truthfully, it wasn't every Sunday evening, but periodically, not even necessarily every week. No, actually, every week I was checking on how far have we gone with this, how far have we gone with that, this, that. So I was having check-ins. I'm like, oh, this is already looking like this. So those check-ins would actually keep you on your toes. Yeah. So one of the things I do is to see the end result, then work from there. I want to smile at myself come December 22, and truth be told, I actually smiled at the end of December 2022. And two, I want to check my list and be glad on how I did well this year. And because I had this mentality as a January, I wanted to see myself smile in December, so I put in the work all through the month. And truth be told, there were months where there were like really low months at some point, but overall it was a good year. So it's another year. Today is 31st of January, as at the day I'm shooting this video. And I remember waking up to tell my friend, let's come and analyze our January. What did we say we wanted to do in January? Did we do it? Did we not do it? Did we do it? Did we not do it? So it's another new year, and I need you to plan. What you have to do is to stick with, picture yourself smiling as at December 2023. Then walk back to what you want to do to smile at the year. Please tell me what you like the most about this video. Tell me what you learned. Other comments, put them in the comment section. I will be happy to hear from you. So enjoy the rest of your day. And if you see this video in the morning, enjoy. You know what? Have a good day, guys. Bye. Is it hindsight or insight? Okay.